Hello to my beautiful ladies, it is your girl Shanika on my Love Talk show today, and I would be giving you a few tips to help you know when a guy is playing you. So to my beautiful subscribers, I want to say that I love you. For those of you who has not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that button below, hit the like, and also leave a comment. Are you with a man or are you dating a guy, maybe let's say 6 months? Because you have to take a long time. I believe you have to take some time before you get to know someone. So I wouldn't just consider someone who's been dating 2 months or 2 weeks a couple as yet, because you're in the phase where you're finding out things about each other. So let's say around 6 months, so you're kind of developing you're getting to the area where you can place tags on each other, where you can start letting people know openly that you're dating. You're getting to figure out if you're really interested in this person. So around the 6 months area, you can start claiming and saying, hey, I have a boyfriend or girlfriend or someone that I'm dating, this is who and who. So all of this phase has passed already. Yet for all, his family has little or no knowledge about you. Little or no knowledge about you, and you guys have been dating for a while. And let me tell you something, ladies, what I know. When a guy is interested in a woman, regardless if he is cheating, regardless if he is looking for other women, once he considers you to be valuable or the type or the woman that he wants, he is going to tell his family members about you. And if you haven't gotten to know not one of his family members during this time, then something is wrong. You need to sit down and figure out what's going on, because you should at least get to know people in his family by that time. Because if he really considers you to be the woman he wants to be with, the woman of his dreams, at least for now, because you all are dating and he is in love with you, then you should be a priority in his life. You should be someone who should be introduced to his family. And if he is yet to do that, then you need to start sitting down and wondering, what is it you all have? Ladies, are you with a man? You consider him to be your man. You've met his family members. He would point and say, this lady over there, she is my aunt. This person there, that's my cousin. This man here, over there, the man walking over there, he's my father. This woman over there in this yellow dress, she is my mother. But yet for all, you have never gotten a proper introduction whereby he would say, hey mom, this is Grace, my woman, my fiance, the love of my life. And he can say, hey Grace, this is my mother, Veronica, she works where. You have never been introduced properly. And even if the person comes up to you or comes up to him while you are together, it's like no focus is placed on you, because he has you on the back line, because he's focused on asking them how they did, where they came from, and he's acting like you're not there. I'm sorry to tell you girls, but he doesn't consider you a priority, or you're not important to him. Not at the level whereby he feels he wants to tell his family about you, because in his mind this is not going to last long, or this is not something that I want people to know about openly. I don't want you to be recognized as my girlfriend, because I already have someone I want to bring home, and I don't want any confusion. So that's basically what he's telling you right there. How can he be around his family members? They're walking up to him and he's not even giving you an introduction. I mean, that's disrespectful right there. You can't tell me that you love me and you're just not making the effort to let your family get to know who I am. That's not working for me. And ladies, you should never ever stand for such behavior. Do not stand for such things at all. You have never ever met his mother. He doesn't talk about her. He doesn't describe her. He doesn't say, hey, mom is going to really like you. I'm going to take you home and show you my mother. You guys are going to cook together. You're going to have a world of fun. I'm not saying that all men are going to say that. But when a man is really, really interested in you, they're going to want you to meet their mother. And if he hasn't even made an attempt for you to get to know her, call her, see her, anything of that sort, then he's not serious. He's really not serious. Let's say you've met his mother. Let's say you've bounced up his mother somewhere. Maybe at a supermarket or a mall, somewhere he wanted to bring you for a treat. When you met his mother, it was really, really uncomfortable because he said, hey, this is my mom. No introduction. He didn't call your name. He didn't say, Mom, this is my darling. This is my baby. You all didn't even talk. She didn't even recognize you because she doesn't know you. He does not acknowledge you as somebody important. So why should she? And you feel really, really uncomfortable about the situation. And if a man is interested in you the way he says or he claims to be interested in you, he is going to want his mother's approval. Mom, what do you think of her? Is she beautiful enough? What do you think of her? Do you like her? Do you think you guys are going to get along fine? Or he's going to tell you that you guys are going to get along fine. And if you've met his mother and you feel so uncomfortable, then hey girl, you're not going anywhere because he doesn't consider you to be good enough. Or he doesn't consider you to be the person that he really wants to settle down with. And every woman is good enough, okay? I'm not saying this to make you feel anyhow. I'm just trying to tell you that so that you would spare yourself the pain of tagging along whenever he wants you to tag along, because you're way too good for that. Okay, I know that men are different all over the world. I cannot tell you about all men. I know everybody behaves differently, but one thing I know, when a woman is what a man consider them to be his type or the woman that he wants, he usually brings that person around his friend to show off and say, hey, this is my baby, look how beautiful she is, I love her, all these kind of things. You want your friend to get to know who your woman is, so when they see her on the street, they're going to know that this is yours. And if you've never met his close friends, that is a problem. A lot of men do double dates. They do a lot of group dates with their friends. They bring their women, so that they can all get to know each other. And here you are, considering yourself to be this man's woman, his girlfriend, his darling doo-doo. And none of his friends has ever met you. And even if they've met you, he has not introduced you to them as anybody important, so they pay you no mind. Do you know why this happens? Most time this happens when he wants to bring someone else around them, so he doesn't want to bring too many people around them, or maybe they know that he has a girlfriend, and if he happens to bring you around, that's going to cause problems. Are you with a man who claims say he loves you, and each time you have to go over to his place, you have to call him in advance and tell him that you're coming over to find out if he'll be at home, if he's free, if he is available? Girlfriend, let me tell you something. That is not your man. He's not your man. And I'm not telling you that to hurt you. Remember, I am a woman as well, and I have gone through certain things in my life, and that is why I want to save you guys, you women, from this hurt. You're not supposed to call your man and tell him, ask him if you can come over, if he's really your man. You can just come over, surprise him with some lunch or something, surprise him, give him a nice massage. Many men love that. If you're the one he considers to be the woman he's in love with, he's not going to set these type of stupid boundaries for you. He's going to set these boundaries for side women he has on the sideline. And unless he hasn't given you any sort of title or consider you to be important, then you're going to be the one on the sideline. Hence the reason why you have to call before you come over. You have to call, and he has to schedule and look and see, hey, my real boo would not be across today, so let me tell her that she can come across for 2 o'clock, but she has to leave by 4 because boo is coming 5:30. You don't want to be that kind of woman because you're too good for that. You're not going to settle for that, and I'm going to help you get a good man, because this baby is not a man. This is a little boy. In fact, he is a puppet. He sets dates that you guys are supposed to go to, romantic dates, a walk, something where you all are supposed to be together, and he reschedules it at any given point in time. So it's like Whenever you have to go out with him, there's a possibility that he cannot make it because of some busy schedule at work, because of some family member dying, having a heart attack, or some unnecessary something. So it's like you're always at the back line. So whenever it comes to going out with him, you would set your clothes on the bed, you're going to put on your makeup, but you're not going to get ready because you know that there's a possibility he's going to call and say he's not able, or you're going to be ringing his phone and he's not going to be answering. Girl, is he the type of man that only wants to go out with you in the night, to show you the stars, to take you to a nightclub and let you experience the beautiful breeze blowing on your skin, and take you to a dinner, and then we have hotel sex? You're a booty call. You're something on the side, just a little teaser, because he has already had his meal. He has his meal at home, or someone who he considers to be the one, and he's just playing with you. And you need to let him know that he's not going to play with you because you're too good for that. I want you to do something for me, ladies, and I want you to do that for me anytime you go out with this guy on a date again. It doesn't matter where you are, if you're at his home, if you're at a hotel, anyway, and I want you to do that. Maybe you can do it when he's around, regardless, it doesn't matter. Just take your phone, dial his number, and you need to be close to the phone. I need you to look at what comes up. Dial his number and ring his phone. If your name comes up as unknown, then it's obvious he doesn't want anybody to know that he is in contact with you. You're nothing to him. If your name comes up saved under a false name or under a man's name, he is definitely with someone in a committed relationship whereby he doesn't want them to find out about you. If your name comes up like babe, darling, wifey, then you're in a good place. So I want you to try this for me when you get a chance, okay? And see what comes up, and then you would know wherever you are in this man's life. You all are out in public. Let's say you're going on a date, you're going out, something of that sort where you're together. This man shows you little to no physical contact. He doesn't want to hold your hand, he doesn't want to hold your finger, he doesn't want to do the pinky swear, nothing of that sort. No kissing, no hugging, no smiling, no shoulder bugging, nothing of that sort. No hugging around the waist, no holding hands. He doesn't want to claim ownership. That makes every woman feel uncomfortable because we love feeling affection. We love feeling wanted. We love to walk with our man and let other women see that he's ours. And especially when a man considers a woman to be the woman they care about, the woman of the dreams, they're going to want to hold your hand, at least hug you sometimes. Something of that sort. And if nothing is being done, then this guy only wants to do these things when he's in closed up areas. It's because he probably has something to hide. He probably really doesn't like you. I guess as much you don't make his heart beat. And he really doesn't care about what you want. He doesn't want to meet your needs because you mean nothing to him. Even if a man was cheating on you and he cared about you, he would try to do certain things that makes you feel comfortable and happy. At least give you a hug, a kiss, hold your hand sometimes. And if he's not doing that at all, then ladies, he's playing you. Hands down, this man is playing you. There is something called women intuition. Women intuition are our natural instincts as a woman. And if your natural instincts or your woman intuition tells you that this man is not serious about you, why doubt it? Why doubt it and go ahead and say, oh, he's going to come around, he's going to change, he's just met me, or I need to give him more time. Listen to me. You need to get off your high horse. You're too beautiful to be doubting your own brain. Stop doubting your own brain and start looking at actions, and you need to realize that he's playing you. Whenever your mind tells you something, you need to sit down and say, mind, thank you very much for showing me this exactly the way it is, because this is the truth. He's not going to tell you that. Hence the reason why you have your woman intuition to help you, to let you know that this is wrong and he is not in love with you. So don't go ahead ignoring it. I want you to know that. I don't want you to ignore that, because a lot of women, their guts tell them not to have a relationship with the man. They go ahead, they have a relationship with the man, and things gets chaotic and their life is, their heart gets broken. And I don't want this to happen to my fellow women, okay? I really don't want that to happen to you. He has never confessed his love to you. He has never told you I love you. He has never told you you're beautiful. He admires you. These are the reasons why he's with you. Nothing to make you stand out among other women. And if a man is not taking the time off to look at you in a certain way, to smile, you know, to tell you certain things that he admires about you, it's because he really doesn't admire anything but your pussy, so to speak, because that is the only thing he wants. He doesn't care how beautiful you are, how much of a shape you have, how much of a voluptuous soft body and bottom you have, what big breast you have, how intelligent and intellectual you are. All he cares about is the pussy, and he doesn't love you. That's the reason why he has not confessed it to you. A lot of men, they are in love with women. They love the women, and the woman could never get them to say I love you. And the woman knows the man loves her because he does things to show her that he loves her. But in your case, he doesn't do anything to show you he loves you. He still cannot give you a confession. So what are you doing there? Are you just there to just receive the D, to receive the wood? If that is the case, then I really hope that this message hits home to you, so that you would stop laying around and letting men mess up your body, your beautiful temple God has given you. I do not want you to waste it. It is too beautiful, too sacred, too precious. Don't throw it away to all of these men, because they cannot buy it, they cannot pay for it, and they cannot care for it. So you need to take your time and observe these things. He should be able to confess to you and at least say something nice to you to make you feel special, make you feel different. If he's not doing that, it's because he just doesn't care. There's nothing on his mind. He's only gonna flirt with you a little bit to get you in the house, pull down your clothes. After you've done that, you could get the hell out, because he doesn't mean anything. You doesn't mean anything to him. So I'm just telling you the truth, ladies. You have no title. He's giving you no title. He called you by your name, Shanika. Or you go say, girl, what going on? He ain't saying babes, he ain't saying darling, he ain't saying shani, he ain't saying wifey, he ain't saying beautiful eyes, nothing of that sort. Is either he call you Shanika, he call you a girl, he call you woman, something of that sort. No title at all. So you cannot say, oh, he ain't telling nobody that me boo, you know. That me boo, you better watch it. That me girl, you better watch it. That me wife, you better watch it. That is Shanika. That girl left from work. That my friend. Listen, don't you dare accept friend. Everybody could be his friend. So don't you dare accept friend. Don't let him tell you or call you a friend. Really? Why would he even call you a friend? You're more than that. He has to put a title to it, and he has to live up to such titles. If he calls you a wife, he has to treat you like a wifey. And you're not going to be accepting titles and be doing things for him, and he's not doing anything for you. You have no title, you do nothing for him. You're not a wife, you don't treat him like a husband. You're not a girlfriend, you don't treat him like a boyfriend. You're this woman over there, you treat him like this man over there. You're anybody, you treat him like nobody. That's how it's supposed to be. So if you have no title, you do nothing. Okay, ladies? Make sure you get this one. Okay. Let's say, for instance, you've observed all of these behaviors, right? You feel like nothing, you feel inferior to him. You just feel like you're not important to this guy. And you consider him as your darling, your world, you love him. You want to establish a relationship with him. you decide to have a conversation with him and speak to him about the things that you want and the things that you need, and if you don't get it, you know, there's a possibility that the relationship is going to end. And this guy is just there unbothered. It's like he doesn't care if he loses you. If you go, who cares? I'll get another woman. It's like he just doesn't care. It's like you are the one who's always working to keep the relationship, and if something comes about and you go through, you're on a rocky road, he doesn't care if you stay together or if you break up. If you're in this kind of relationship where you feel like you're the man and you're working extra hard and you're giving out everything that you have and you're not getting anything in return, then ladies, you need to reconsider. You need to fire this man. You need to fire him, and you need to start searching out on the market and start looking for a new man, because he's not worth your time. You're too beautiful for that. Like I always say, he doesn't care, because he believes he is the catch. He believes that you should be chasing him. You should be going along with everything that he says. He probably is very selfish, so to speak, because if he doesn't consider your feelings, he's not willing to change at least just a little bit to consider what you want, then he shouldn't have a relationship with you. He should have a relationship probably with a dog, because that is what he acts like. So I don't think that you should settle for anyone who treats you like that. Okay, so you need to look at these points. Talk to him if you love him. If you realize he's acting like you mean nothing, then start treating him like he is nothing. This guy has events with his family planned. Even if it means one Christmas family reunion, they come together every year, and you have been with him for 6 years, 5 years, 6 months, and it's December and you're not being invited. Something is wrong. Because you're now part of the family, because you're his woman. And if he's not inviting you, it's because he doesn't want them to get to know you. Probably he has an old fling that he wants to start something fresh with. He just doesn't care much about you. He doesn't want anybody to ask you any question. How did you meet? Is he a good kisser? Is he romantic? He doesn't have time for that with you, because you're not important to him. If he is constantly not inviting you to any of his family events, girlfriend, there's a possibility that you're being played, and you're being played by the Joker. So you need to get yourself out of this fast and run. Leave your shoes like Cinderella, or pelt it if you can. Do not let him pick it up and find you again. Just get up and just run. Don't you dare come back. He never spends the weekend with you, or if you live, you're living apart, right? You're not living together. He only schedules things for you, events for you guys together on a Tuesday. So you're the Tuesday girl, or you're the Wednesday girl, or you're the during the week girl, or the after 6 girl. You're not the weekend girl. That is because he has the weekend. He wants to spend it with people like his family, people who he considers to be dear to his heart. And because you're not dear to his heart but dear to his penis, that's why he is not inviting you to spend the weekend with him. As simple as that. And you need to be the woman he wants to spend every single day with, the weekend with, and not just think about you when his penis wants to think about you. So I say all this to say, be smart. Think with your brain and not your vagina. Do not let him trick you. Do not accept to be an after-hour chick. Do not accept any dates after 6. Do not accept any dates after 4. Do not let him just come and plan nonsense with you, and you do not know where he was for the day. You don't know where he's going to be on Saturday, Sunday, Friday, and every Monday he wants to take you out 7 o'clock in the night, drop you back home after 1. Girlfriend, no way. Stay home, look at a movie, and eat a big bowl of popcorn. Wax your feet, go out with your girls, sip a 2 men, climb a mountain or something. Do something interesting. Read a book, go to a movie. Do something interesting. Do not waste your time and your body and your strength, all of your vaginal fluids on this man. He doesn't deserve that. You consider yourself to be important to him. You're his woman, right? You've gotten such titles. Yet for all, you cannot unlock his phone if he's not there. If you're in emergency, if you have an emergency or you need a call, you have to get him to unlock his phone for you. Then something's wrong, because okay, I'm not saying that some men do not want to be private, but if you really love a woman, you're going to try your very best to not have her thinking about anything. You know, you're going to leave the phone where she can see it so that she knows for a fact there's nothing going on. You know, if you get a call, you're going to answer it in front of her, because you don't want her heart to race. You understand me? Even though you have a passcode on your phone for protection from other people, she is going to have that passcode. And you're not going to change it every 2 days and say, oh, I forgot to tell you I changed my passcode because someone at work tried to steal my phone, or they tried to crash my phone or hack my phone or something of that sort. You're not going to be going through all of this nonsense, because he's going to leave these things there for you, because he has nothing to hide. He wants you to feel as comfortable as possible. He wants you to feel like he's loyal. And if you've encountered his phone and it always has this passcode on it, or he's always hiding the phone, then that is a red flag. I'm not saying that this means that you're nothing to him or he's cheating, but that is a really big red flag, okay? You're close to him, his phone rings, he has to excuse himself and go out to the back to speak to whoever it is on the phone. He cannot allow you to hear anything what's going on, not even what he is telling the person. This is scary, girls. You have to be on your heels every time, scratching your head, heart beating fast, because his phone is ringing and you know for a fact he's going to go into the bathroom or something of that sort. He's going to get away from you just to answer his phone. If it's me, I'm telling you, I can't take it. I would leave. You can't answer your phone in front of me. Ooh, boy, you're looking for trouble. How can you not answer your phone in front of a woman you consider to love, someone you consider to cherish? You have to hide to do these things. Men that love you, they're not gonna hide to do these things, even if it means they get a surprise call from a woman, you know, and you may feel a bit uncomfortable. They're gonna try to do things that makes you feel as comfortable as possible. And if every time he has to run, he is not a secret service. He's not an army man whereby he cannot discuss certain businesses with his family members like his wife. He's not a lawyer whereby if he tells you anything about the case and you go and discuss it with your girlfriends, he would be penalized. You know, he is not a police where he's investigating a murder case or murder charge and he cannot tell you certain information. Yet for all, he's running off and hiding phones whenever you're there. That's not making sense, okay? If he has to do all of that behind your back, then it doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, it's not worth your while. So ladies, I really hope that the advice and these tips that I gave you, you're going to sort out your relationship, look through, see if any of these has fit the description of your relationship. Try to work on it as best as you can. If you realize you can work on it, then you stick with him. If he's not worth it, then you move on, pick up your shoes and run. And I really wish the best for each and every one of you. I hope you find happiness in the near future. For those of you who are happy in a relationship, continue to pray, ask God to guide your relationship, protect it in every way. If you have a good man, appreciate him, love him, treat him with respect as much as possible. Don't do him anything bad, because a lot of women are not as fortunate as you. So I really just hope that this advice and these tips can help you in whatever way possible. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. To my beautiful subscribers, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and you will see me next time again. I will have some other contents for you on my channel. So you have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you next time.